invincible. Okay, I think we are live, everyone. Let me just double check to make sure. Okay, signal's fine. Okay, we're good. Sounds good. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good, guys. And also, thank you guys for these 7 likes. I do really appreciate it already, even before we started. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for that. But anyway, yes, hello everyone. Nintendonurse back once again. Finally for another stream. It feels like it's been quite a couple of days, honestly. It's been, I think, about maybe 4 or 5 days since I last streamed. I've been kind of taking it a little bit slow, honestly, guys. Just kind of still playing Animal Crossing on the side. I've been doing a little bit Persona here and there to kind of like get familiar with the game and all that stuff. But yeah, I've been taking it pretty slow, pretty easy for this past couple of days. But how's everyone doing today? Happy Thursday, by the way. Sorry about that. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? Hope you all are doing pretty well. Let's see who's in the chat. 64, welcome. You were the first one on the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Tommy, thanks so much for stopping by. No worries, we should be here probably when you get back, so no worries at all. Emily, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing pretty awesome. Which, by the way, GG on gaining Final Fantasy 7 early. That's pretty awesome. You kind of got a day before it's supposed to be released. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Lily, welcome. Hope you're doing pretty well. Jax, welcome. Hopefully, happy Thursday to you. Hello, yes, there you go. And Sideline, thank you so much for coming by and also for the sub. I do greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much for that sub. I do greatly appreciate that. Let's see. Yes, hey 64. And yes, hey DJ. Hopefully you're doing pretty well. Happy Thursday to you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, how's everyone doing today? Hopefully you all are having a good Thursday. Pretty much, yeah, I've been kind of still the same pretty much for a lot of us either way. Still kind of sticking indoors, all that good stuff, all that. Let's see. Yes, also surprised. Oh, yes, Willie. What am I? No, Willie, Emily, that's so awesome. That's so cool. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I know sometimes, I think they're shipping them a little bit early too because obviously, what's going on in the world. I did hear that apparently because of also, I believe some of the shipments, they're just kind of sending them out early. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Pretty lucky right there. GG right there, definitely. Let's see how good. Also spring break. Ooh, Willie DJ, that's awesome. That's awesome. Hopefully you're having a good spring break then, by the way. Hopefully you're having an relaxing and at least some type of fun spring break for you. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. 64. Thanks so much for asking. Hopefully you all are doing pretty well yourself. Yeah. So I'm kind of back to doing these type of discussions, and it's been a while since I've done these. Honestly, actually, I was thinking the other day, when was the last time? How many have I done so far in the channel? Surprisingly, I've only done abnormal psychology. Yeah, I was kind of surprised, but I mean, we've done also like I think like the YouTube discussion, but that was actually about it. So it's been a while since we've done discussion series. But I mean, before we start, I actually do want to say this is all kind of experimental. I'm gonna probably go unlike the abnormal psychology where I kind of like had some type of schedule or kind of like a guideline to follow. This is gonna be more like freelance or like pretty much free me roaming around, kind of just like putting my thoughts together, kind of doing what I guess I want to talk about. I guess so. This is gonna be like all completely new, kind of a different experience than what we did in animal psychology. So yeah, hopefully y'all will enjoy that. But let's see. It's also that's good. Television classes are really confusing. Oh yeah, yeah, 6 4. I mean, if you're talking about like online, yeah, I mean it can be sometimes to get used to. I definitely do understand that. I mean, honestly, for me, I'm kind of more into online classes than in person. They kind of make it seem a little bit more doable, I guess you can say that. I mean, it's more definitely like on your own pace. So yeah, it does kind of take time to kind of get used to that routine and just get to the basics of it. But yeah, definitely. Yeah. So anyway, guys. So the reason why I wanted to do this type of discussion was because obviously for those of you who know me, I did finish the school semester back in March. Unfortunately, though, while I was in class, while I was doing that one class, there really wasn't much for me to talk about. Only because it had a lot to do like with math and like medical terminology, and also kind of to do with like the basics of nursing, which I could have done that to kind of talk with you all. Unfortunately, though, to kind of since it was like a fast-paced class, it really was going to be good for me to keep up with that, and especially since we did like 2 or 3 chapters per week. Yeah, I wasn't gonna be able to like show you all or tell you all anything about that. Especially it has not really much to do anything with everyday stuff. Kind of like with unlike abnormal psychology there. So I figured, okay, you know what, we'll skip that. Kind of like what I imagined, and I figured let's do the next best thing. Since it's kind of like a free semester, and I mean, pretty much the free rest of the summer and spring. Why don't we do something fun? And I figured, why don't we do something that everyone pretty much enjoys in some way, and that's music. So I figured let's do that. Why don't we actually give it a shot? And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Again, it's all experimental, but we'll see how that goes as each stream goes along, I suppose. So in case if we actually do stop a series or anything, or a section, then we'll kind of end off like that. But I'll let you know either way, regardless. But anyway, so obviously with music, we all love music. In some way, shape, or form. Obviously, either it's like a artist, a genre, a song, even some type of any type of any tune. In other words, we all love music. It kind of brings back to us a lot of it has a lot of meaning to us in some way. I would feel, which I mean, yeah, for y'all, what is your? I mean, I guess I'll start with this. What is y'all's favorite, you know, genre music or artist or song? Definitely let me know in the chat. Definitely would like to know about that. But yeah, I mean, generally for us, I mean, yeah, we all have at least some sort of artists, some sort of favorite, music or anything like that. For me, I would feel, I mean, I guess to kind of start off first, for me, like as far as genres, I probably would say I'm more into like the pop, electronic, probably also like a little bit R&B, things like that. I can probably say. And then when it comes to like artists, well, that's kind of like a different extension over here. And I actually I have all these over here to show you all real quick. Towards the stream. But of course, like obviously again, some of y'all may know already. I do love Elohim. I mean, hold on. As far as like the common ones, I'm pretty sure everyone has at least heard of. Those obviously like Ariana Grande, those Taylor Swift. There's what else? There's like Dua Lipa, the Chainsmokers, and of course some ones that y'all may never even heard of. There's also like Elohim, Alice in Wonderland, Sigrid, Maggie Rogers, Lindsey Sterling. Um, I'm sorry, I'm looking at over here, guys. There's also Josie Dune, Limbo, so many artists that I actually do I do look into and all that good stuff. I'm sorry, guys, I don't mean to this. Let's see, sounds good. Yes, hello. Oh, yes. Hey, Jessica, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing pretty well. Happy Thursday to you. Hopefully you're doing awesome. Yeah, how you doing? How you doing today? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Let's see. Welcome, Jessica. I love Shine E and EXO. Too cool. Ooh, really? That's awesome, Emily. That's awesome. I'll say this is starting city. Oh yes, really. Oh, you also like. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Emily. That's awesome. Yeah, I really, yeah, like actually, I know there's a lot of, like K-pop and like, I'm sorry, K-pop and Japanese pop too. Obviously one that I mean, I know, is BTS. My sister's more the fan with them, but yeah, I definitely do know them. They're pretty well known. Yeah, that's awesome. Yes, Lindsay Sterling is amazing. Yes, I do. I guess I'll kind of show you an example real quick since I do have it over here. What is it? Oh yes, over here. Yeah. Obviously, yeah, Lindsay Sterling right here. Yeah, yeah, definitely a fan of her too. Yeah, she's pretty awesome, definitely. Let's see. Casually listening to video games, TV show. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, no, honestly, I'm actually, yeah, video game music is also a definite must. Which, actually, I should have actually bought those out too. Um, yeah, that actually would have been a good idea to bring out, guys, because I do have some like, obviously, like from the deluxe editions of some games, they kind of give you like a CD mini soundtrack. I don't have many of them, but I do have like from the Persona 5. I do have also like from the I'm not sure if Kingdom Hearts 3 actually has that. I have some of those examples as far as like video game CDs. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Music for video games is always essential because you know what, it's really, they kind of put you in the mood for that scene for the music. So that's pretty awesome. Let's see. Oh yes, definitely. Yes, they're pretty cool too. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. I mean, obviously they do like a lot of more. I think nowadays it's more like featured songs with other artists. But yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty awesome. Let's see. I listen to you ape music with headphones at max volume, and my ears never bleed. Really, Jessica? Kind of interesting. Yeah, well, obviously, be careful with that in general. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. I mean, hey, yeah, we also like to like put our music full blast. Just have good time, and just like to get the world around us. All that good. Which I'll kind of get into that right now, or next, pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Pretty good choices, guys. Pretty good. Actually, honestly, beforehand, but I guess I'll kind of start off with you. Before I never actually was into music at all. Actually, even before I started this channel or nintendonurse at this point, I really much was into music. And back when I was like around, I'll probably say like 10 or 11, and it was actually kind of towards the end of when I kind of played the Wii and even PlayStation 2 back then. Yeah, I really afterwards I stopped. I kind of stopped going into gaming and I just went into music. And from then on out, I was really interested in see what it was about. I mean, back then, obviously we didn't have like all this technology that heavily back then, but we had obviously we had like the physical keyboards on the phones. We had some of the obviously like the small screen phones was like really big for us back then. Which kind of big nostalgia right there. But yeah, definitely back then, I can like listen to like a little bit of different YouTube, I guess like different YouTube videos back then. And obviously back then it was also like mostly radio, things like that. And that's kind of how I got started with music in general. I never really had a certain artist to look into back then. Until probably not. I'm not even gonna lie. Maybe like 4 or 5 years ago at the least is when I started going into like actual artist specific music. But yeah, it's really interesting. Definitely, yeah, I know. And actually, even before when I started this channel specifically, I had a project that I was doing specifically on music. That actually had to do with all of these artists that I'll be talking about in a minute here. And and oh my gosh, it was really phenomenal. Unfortunately, I did have to stop because it really was a little bit overwhelming. Even though I did kind of have like a, I guess you could say, a team. Unfortunately, it wasn't always that easy to kind of control, what kind of like the latest news and all that. But it really was something that I really do cherish. And it really opened my eyes in terms of like, how everyone saw, music. And, even though I kind of stopped now, and I may go back to it eventually, but for now, I'll probably kind of keep that, still hidden. At least from you all for the most part. But yeah, it definitely was phenomenal. And from there, I mean, just from doing that project for about like almost 2 years, it really opened my eyes. Like what kind of music what kind of music is out there, and what can really music bring into the world around us. Which kind of goes into my next thing. What's the purpose of music, honestly? Um, obviously, we listen to music for certain reasons. Obviously, music is either to bring us in a certain mood. For us, we try to kind of like whether we're happy, we try to listen to upbeat music. When we're sad, obviously we try to. Not always like to like slow or depressing music. But it's pretty much like that kind of way. Kind of brings the emotion kind of strong in how we feel at that certain time. For us, like for me, for example, when I look into like the streams, of course, every time when I do like the intro, the break, or the end screens or things like that, I always choose that music carefully because I always want to match it to either the game tone or even to just like these discussion streams in general too. And it really just brings that kind of makes you get that vibes going, and that's kind of why like for every game that I do, whether it's like any game stuff I do, I always have the matching like picture and the matching like music to go along with it, because it really does bring you more into that series right there. Let's see. Sorry about that. Music helps exactly, Emily. Yes, definitely. Music help exactly. True, Jax. True, definitely. Yes, yeah, and that's what's really good about music in general. Yeah, definitely. Also, besides that, especially, besides emotion, it also kind of brings like messages definitely to the wall as well. Both like positive and well, I only try to stick to positive mostly, but I've also listened with some negative messages, unfortunately, in music. But yeah, definitely do try to stay away from those. But it definitely does also have some good meaning to it, and yeah, it really does just also bring into like we can relate to that song in some way. Whether it's for a certain cause, what's for like a certain, even like with the artist in general is what it's want to do. Yeah, really can bring any sort of like connection towards you or everyone else. you know um I was actually following, again, I'm gonna be making references to back to my project, guys, back then. And honestly, when I actually did the project, one of the artists that I actually was doing, which was Elohim. And again, I'll explain. I'll expand plans for what I want to do for at least this part, guys, of this series. But for now, when I did Elohim, oh my gosh, she had one of the most closest and like most positive fans you could ever relate to. Honestly, whenever I like, whenever like myself or like another person did a post about them, it was really really phenomenal. Like everyone was just like so warm welcome. Everyone was like well touching, and they just like really had this special connection, to her. And obviously, it was a real pleasure for me to like be part of that. To kind of like continue that connection. But it really was just like amazing, like how they really were connected towards that. And it's really what brings, and that's what I mean by like it really brings music. Music really brings us together in ways that people may not understand, because it's like, wow, what else can we do with music? It really just brings the possibilities of like endless possibility right there. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. Let me look at the chat. Well, this is probably just me, but I just got a big yard, so when it takes a while, so now I just start to put in earbuds, listen to music, and before I realize, I'm already done. Exactly, yeah, exactly. That's kind of why it passes the time right there. And yeah, it really, for me, like I use music even for studying as well too. Even like when I'm like in a road trip, I always have music on, And I mean, even though I may fall asleep, honestly, for those long road trips, I always have music on, and it really just passes the time pretty well. So true, so true. Yes, hey Kazoo, welcome to stream. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing pretty well. We're just kind of getting started. Well, we're kind of like into like I guess the midpoint of like the discussion. We kind of did like the intro and all that stuff. But, actually, tell me, Kazoo, what is your favorite music? Well, yeah, tell me, whether it's your genre, whether it's a favorite artist or song. Definitely let me know. We'll like to know about that. Let's see. Hi, I say yo, Emily. Yes, road trip. Yes, exactly. Yes, it's really perfect for road trips as well, guys. Definitely. Um, yeah, but definitely, guys. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's so many reasons behind music, and hopefully, when I do start or when I continue the series, I will hopefully open y'all to that, because I really do want to show y'all like what makes these artists, definitely special in some way, or what makes them stand out than what everyone else is. Let's see. The remedy, because the remedy is the experience. Really interesting. That's good. That's good because we definitely I'll need to check that out someday too. Definitely, that's awesome. Sounds pretty cool. But yeah, definitely, guys. I know. Yeah. As far as the purpose, yeah, I've kind of gone through that. Again, I just feel like there is a lot more potential with music. And that's what I really hope to do as far as with this series. And I guess kind of going into the next thing, what I want to do for this series, and obviously this is the introduction, guys. Don't expect like anything too specific here. I should have said that in the beginning, honestly. But yeah, this is just an introduction, kind of like why I'm doing this, what I plan to do, and all that stuff. But yeah, definitely. Let's see. What your music kind of got me tired of music. Really, 6'4". I mean, I can see why. Unless you kind of like listen to just like radio music, I can. I mean, yeah, that radio music can get kind of tiring eventually. From that experience, I can definitely understand that. Although for me, I kind of just mostly do like like Spotify or like any other media service out there, definitely. But yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, I can see why it may get tiring for you in some way. But true. I mean, definitely true. And actually, recently, guys, as far as music, I've been playing Animal Crossing on my TV. And while I'm doing Animal Crossing, I just have my headphones on and I just listen to music. So yeah, definitely. I've been listening to a lot more music lately, guys. And I'll kind of get back to that right now. Also, kind of like what different things I've been doing lately in terms of that. But yeah, definitely, guys. So what I want to do, at least specifically for this series, is I want to show you all, and starting next stream and on, I want to focus specifically on different artists. And again, for those of you who know me already, you've probably seen these already, but of course for the stream I'm gonna like introduce them. Let's see. Sorry, let's see. It looked like tons of hours to go into. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it took it. I mean, yeah, obviously for long road trips, yeah, definitely understand 6'4". I mean, obviously for me, when I do road trips for like from here to my eye specialist, because it's like 4 to 6 hours, honestly, depending on where I need to go. Yeah, I instead of listening to the radio, because yeah, my family always blasts the radio on, and when I don't want to listen to that, obviously, thankfully, I have these and the noise canceling. So, major lifesaver, by the way, guys. Always try to get noise cancellation headphones. They're a big help. For the right reasons, of course, definitely. But yeah, definitely get those if you can, guys. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. I can see why definitely 6'4". Yeah, that's why I try to use my headphones and just like listen to my music pretty much, because I never get tired of it. I can actually listen to the same song like for hours on end without getting tired of it. But so true, exactly, so true. Yes, but let's see, music plus video games, exactly. So true, I mean, so true, yeah, and they kind of make time go past by. I mean, obviously for like major games, I don't like put music on. For like pass by games, for like it's like Animal Crossing, even I guess you could say some casual ones like, what else, like maybe like I can't think of Animal Crossing right now, but definitely something like that too. Let's see. It's pretty good. Oh, hey Lily, welcome back. Hi, I think you were here yet. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing pretty well. Tell me, Grace. What is your favorite genre, music, artist, or song that you like to listen to? Definitely let me know. I want to know. I would like to know more about that. But yeah, anyway, guys, yeah. So definitely, that's kind of what I want to do. So to kind of like to kind of show, give you all examples, I will kind of show y'all just a brief, quick, an overview of like some of the people I want to introduce. Obviously, again, I'm not gonna go into any details. I'm just gonna like do one after another. So do bear with me when I do that. So some of the artists I do want to get into, starting next stream and forward, I do want to introduce, for example, of course, I have to start off like this, guys, but you know, Elohim, definitely. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on, guys. Let me a little bit. Yes, I go. Yeah, it's first of all, it's Elohim. Then next would probably have to, and I'm just like out of order, guys. So definitely do. Obviously, pardon the mess over here. But yes, also another one is like Alice in Wonderland. Pretty amazing electronic singer, by the way, guys. Definitely do check her out. Let's see. Let's see. Splatoon music is my favorite. Oh, that's good. That's awesome. 6-4, definitely. Um, yes, Splatoon music actually does kind of go with the battle themes. That's really awesome. I mean, I think they actually made a soundtrack off of that. I really wish I actually could get one of those, but it's kind of, I think it's kind of hard to get those. But yeah, definitely, Splatoon music is the best music to kind of for those battles, definitely. Listen to anything if it sounds good. Really, Grace. That's awesome. That's good. Yeah, I mean, definitely. As far as like, I mean, with me, I don't mind listening to the radio as well, but again, I really need to like, you know, also like limit radio because I kind of do get tired of it because eventually it's kind of like the same, you know, same like hit song or kind of like the same songs that I'm not interested in, so I kind of like skip those and you know I just again go back to what interests me in the beginning. Yeah, that's good. That's good, Grace. Definitely, that's pretty awesome. So again, another ones, guys, is also Maggie Rogers. She is also pretty good. Fairly new. Well, yeah, fairly new by the way, guys. Well, actually, I don't. Again, not to go into specific details. I'm just listening as they go along. But anyway, another one is Anna of the North right here. Pretty awesome. Let's see, and then another one is let's see, Dua Lipa, of course. Sorry for the reflection. It's the it's the case. It's the casing over here. Sorry about the guys. Let's see. Another one, of course, is like I mentioned earlier, Lindsay Sterling over here. Let's see. Also would be Sigrid. Pretty awesome. Pretty also awesome singer as well. Let's see. Another one would have to be, of course, like the Chainsmokers over here. And then other ones would have to be okay. Well, yes, here's one, Olivia O'Brien. Well, I'll have to make a statement about some of these actually, guys. When I'm done with introducing them. Let's see. Another one would have to be Billie Eilish right here. Next one would of course be as always Ariana Grande over here. Of course, I mean, again, some of these you probably already know, guys. They're at least heard in some way, shape, or form. But of course, there's some you may not have known of before. Another one is Taylor Swift, of course. I don't think I showed this in the photo that I posted, but it's because I can only fit so many in one photo, guys. So I had to like kind of hide some of the artists because I can only fit so many in them. Next one, well, and so the rest of these guys, I don't actually have CDs, but I have some physical stuff of them, and I'll kind of you'll probably see what I mean by now. Other one is Josie Dune, Josie Dune, I believe that's how you pronounce that. I always kind of get it mixed up. Yeah, pretty awesome singer right there. Next one would have to be, and it may look funny, I know, guys, but definitely do pardon this. It is this is Limbo, and I mean, just kind of show you, it's actually something over here. It's actually more than what you think it is. It's actually a USB, literally. Let me show y'all real quick, just so that way y'all can see that. Hold on, it's a little bit of a tight thing to pull up. Hold on, one second, guys. Sorry about that. Let's see. That's cool. It's definitely. I'm sorry. Let me just. Oh my gosh, this thing is so hard to actually get off, guys. Okay, there you go. Sorry about the guys. Okay, yeah, it's actually a USB. And this is actually an album in here. So, yeah, the way how she actually sells her music, it's actually through USBs and not CDs, for the most part. So yeah, definitely pretty cool. Actually, I'll leave it like that right now. And of course, lastly for physical is of course, another one called Elle Divine. She is actually a relatively also new singer, but pretty cool, pretty awesome. And then that's actually about it for physical media. I don't have any other, but of course, like any, like, as far as like going back to digital, or as far as digital, I kind of give some examples also, guys. And I'm actually have to step out real quick from my phone over here. Of course, there is also like Ash. There is, there is let's see, there's also Kiawa. Kiawa, she's also another singer. There's also Lolo Zuai, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Different ones as well. There's also Womi Wave, if you haven't heard of her. Telejuna, pretty awesome group right there, definitely. And yeah, it's kind of like the only things I can think of off the top of my head right here. Let's see. Beck sleep. Oh yes. Let's go. It's 3 a.m. for me, so I'm going to be incorrect. Oh, Beck, thanks so much for joining, Beck. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, yes, Beck. Definitely get some sleep. We're just doing the introduction here, Beck. So no worries, no worries. But yeah, feel free to sleep, Beck. I know it's a little bit late for you. Definitely do take care if you have to sleep. But yeah, how you doing? How you doing, by the way, Beck? Hopefully you're doing pretty well. Let's see. Welcome, yes, Beck sleep. Yeah, definitely, yeah. So yes, I do appreciate you stopping by though, Beck. Do really appreciate that, definitely. Yeah, but if you want to answer this, Beck, what is your favorite genre of music, artist, or song that you like listening to? Definitely let me know if you wanna answer that. But of course, yeah, if you have to leave, definitely do leave. I don't want to keep you up more than you need to. But yeah, definitely, guys. So what my purpose is to kind of introduce or kind of like talk about each artist as each stream goes by, and I already have an idea on how I'm going to do the next one per se. Which again, for those of you who know me pretty well, you probably may have an idea what I want to do, or at least for the first artist I want to talk about. And yeah, kind of go from there. I mean, obviously, again, each artist is special in its own way, and just to kind of like go down each one and just to talk about why, what makes them special, what makes them unique, and hopefully kind of gives you some idea of like some different music to listen to. Because I know some of you may not even have heard of these artists before. Believe me, I actually have never. Before I didn't even hear about this before. But yeah, afterwards, it definitely was pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, especially with some of these artists, they definitely do mean a lot to me personally, and I really look forward to just talking about that with y'all. Definitely. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, but I mean, yeah, definitely, guys. If y'all have any suggestions as well as far as like who you may want me to look into, I mean, definitely let me know. I'm always open to new music suggestions. Because I mean, yeah, I definitely would like to talk to y'all more about them, and I mean, definitely if y'all have an artist that means a lot to you, definitely let me know. I'm always open to learn more about that. Um, yeah, honestly, guys, I think that's actually about it. Again, pretty short stream, I know. I think it's been a little bit short. Again, this is more of an introduction. Obviously, I don't plan to go into like the actual specifics of anyone just yet until we get into that. Um, and honestly, yeah, I mean, we'll see where we go from there. I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do with this discussion based thing. I hope this way it's a little bit more fun. I know it's not like last semester, or with abnormal psychology. I know it's not medical school related. But I do hope y'all will enjoy the series because I mean, again, music does mean a lot to me, and in some ways, actually, some of this will apply into mental health in some surprising way. So yeah, actually, it does kind of connect two and two, and and it will connect sometimes two and two. Um, but yeah, I do hope y'all will look forward to the series. Again, this will be kind of like experimenting. For the next stream, I do have big plans for that. I really, it's gonna be kind of interesting. I'll say that, and it's gonna be a little bit of a risk I'm probably gonna take. But for this specific artist, and I guess that's why I'm kind of starting off with this one next time. It's because I really want to go full. I want to go full force on this one, guys. And even though it may be a bit of a risk for me to do, I'm willing to take that if it means to kind of give you all that opportunity to see who this artist is and why they really mean so much to me. And yeah, I do hope you all look forward to that. And yeah, we'll definitely take it from there. But anyway, guys, yeah, I think that's about it for me for now for this stream. If y'all have anything you want to add before we head off, definitely feel free to. Again, this is mostly an introduction, kind of, what this thing, what this stream is going to be about, I mean, or what this series is going to be about, why I'm doing this. and just kind of fun, because I mean, again, obviously, especially right now with what's going on in the world, I feel like we definitely need music now than ever. And I really do hope that some of this definitely does bring some to you all. And that's kind of why, again, I'm also kind of doing this because I feel like it will help out in some way, hopefully in some people. Because, of course, obviously some people may be feeling a bit, sad. They may be having like cabin fever because, just being indoors all day, too. They may just feel a little bit overstressed because, they obviously some may not be working right now, things like that. So music can apply to anything, and I hope this series definitely does apply some of that to y'all in some greater way. Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I definitely did not see. I was actually the chat was not updating, guys. I'm so sorry about that. Let me double check on that. Let's see. Big say hello, Insomnia. Oh, true, but yeah, Insomnia definitely is a bit of a type right there. Let's see. I guess I like pop. That's good, Beck, definitely. Actually, me too, Beck. Actually, I kind of like the main artists I listen to. The kind of pop, R&B, and electronic, you can say. So I definitely, at least they have the same cool genre there, and it's kind of cool. But definitely, AFK for no problem. Minecraft, no problem, Grace, no problem. Yes, thanks so much, Emily. Definitely do appreciate that. Yes, thank you, Emily. Yes, hopefully y'all definitely stay safe, everyone. Definitely true. Definitely, guys. Yeah, look forward to that, and I look forward to just talking about more of the artists with y'all. Hopefully, it brings y'all some good aspect to it. So I think I'll probably do the next one. I probably will do it before Final Fantasy VII when I do, which actually, this is, I guess this is kind of going back to general announcements, guys. I probably will be doing that, probably on Monday. We'll probably start on Monday, start fresh, why not? And yeah, definitely hopefully y'all will look forward to it. I already have it ready set up. I just need to obviously have it live to go for you all, but I'm kind of waiting until a little bit closer to that date. But speaking of announcements, by the way, guys, I was actually going to stream today, but I may not be able to later today. It's going to be probably Persona, but actually I probably need to focus still again on that game either way. So probably I will stream again, probably if I have to say maybe tomorrow or Saturday at the very least as far as gaming. I definitely do want to do Animal Crossing because again, Bunny Day is coming up. And yes, I know Zipper. Yes, Zipper Sunday. We are coming for you definitely, because I know everyone's kind of getting a little bit tired of the eggs in some way. So I can definitely relate to that. We'll definitely do Animal Crossing and Persona 5 Royal one more time before we do Final Fantasy 7, since my copy gets you on Tuesday. And then of course we'll do Monday, I guess, for discussion that day. And then I guess I'll take the day off afterwards for that day, and then we'll do Final Fantasy 7 on Tuesday, and then we'll take it from there on out. We're gonna be pretty busy, guys. Hopefully you all will be excited for these next upcoming streams. Again, I do apologize for actually taking a couple of days off. I've been kind of taking it a little bit slow, honestly, because I mean at this point I'm not really in no rush. I'm just kind of enjoying it little by little. I'm just taking on my own pace. What's the rush really? There's nothing really much to do in so little time. I've just been enjoying the games and just kind of going to everyone else's streams, things like that. I've been just having fun, pretty much. Let's see. Yeah, sorry about this. Let's see. Yes, sweet John. Exactly. So true. So true, Vegas. We're gonna. Don't worry. I've asked some scissors over here. Definitely. No, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding over here. That's so true, definitely. Bunny Day, it's exactly, Emily. Yes, Bunny Day hype, yes, definitely. I'm gonna be joining in AC streams and Bunny Day. Probably so, Grace. I mean, obviously since we can't really go out, I'm probably gonna stream on Sunday, guys, for Bunny Day. So I'm pretty sure everyone else will probably be doing that as well too. Guess we got Shooting Stars. Ooh, that's awesome, 64. GG on that, definitely. That's awesome. Pretty good here. Definitely, that's awesome. Hopefully you get some more as well tonight. But anyway, guys, sorry about that. But anyway, guys, so sorry about being a little bit slow. Again, just been kind of taking things on my own time. Just been kind of enjoying, just kind of taking it slow, and just kind of enjoying what I normally do. And hopefully with these, I mean, I definitely do want to still do some other stuff as we come along. Obviously, this is brand new, so and hopefully within the next couple of weeks, we'll kind of continue some new things from here on out. But we'll take it day by day, week by week, of course. No stress at all. And yeah, we'll see how that goes from there, everyone. But anyway, if you do like the stream, guys, definitely do leave a like. I would really appreciate it. Hopefully, again, you all will be excited for this series. Again, it's going to be more experimental. But again, I do have some cool ideas and some cool ways to implement or kind of be a little bit more interactive with you all, kind of to show you all some cool things about these artists. And I really do hope that you all will enjoy, what I have to show in the next coming weeks, or well, depending on how long it takes for me to cover. I'm not sure if I'll be able to cover everyone, but we'll kind of go by as long as we go along. But yeah, hopefully y'all will hopefully y'all will be excited to see what I have to show pretty much for these next couple of weeks for these artists. But yeah, definitely, guys. Let's see. Take it easy. There's no need to rush. Just enjoy. Exactly. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing too. I mean, I'm obviously like I know I need to stream Persona 5 Boss. But again, Animal Crossing has been taking over my life. Pretty much like still everyone else. And I mean, yeah, and obviously with Final Fantasy 7 coming out, that's gonna be coming as well. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be pretty busy. But again, taking time. There's no rush. But hopefully everyone will. Hopefully y'all will understand that. Yeah, but I mean, that's kind of what my point is, guys. I'm more to have fun than just to I mean, again, obviously nothing like any numbers or anything like that doesn't really interest me, anything like that, as far as like subs and things like that. So I'm not really trying to grow anything at this point. I'm just trying to have fun during this time. But yeah, definitely, guys, definitely look forward to that, and I really hope y'all will enjoy what I have in next coming weeks to month or so. But yeah, guys, hopefully y'all enjoyed this stream. Definitely do leave a like. I would greatly appreciate it. Again, social medias are down below. If you want to follow me on social media, again, I'll probably post some hints as far as like who I will be doing Monday for the first one, of course. And I should have probably bought a hint for you all. I wonder if I can actually let me see something real quick, guys. Maybe I can give you all a hint right now. If there's anything in here, I'm not even too sure if I can. That's not like identifying to the artist, but I'll try and let me see if I can pull up a hint real quick. No, okay. Oh boy. Okay. Some of the CDs fell, that's fine, because I'll definitely get that right now. Okay, well, you know what? Well, no, I think that's a little bit too big of a hint right there, guys. No, okay, never mind, guys. Sorry, never mind. That's a little bit too big of a hint right there. I'll kind of leave it as it is. But anyway, yeah, definitely social media, guys. If you want to see a little more hints, I will be doing. Yeah. But anyway, guys, yes, thank you so much for joining. Hope you all. It's fine. I'll see everyone. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Do appreciate y'all stopping by, and yeah, have a good one, guys. I will see you all in the next stream. Hopefully tomorrow, if not Saturday, the latest. But yeah, hopefully you'll have a good rest of your day. Hope to see you all in other streams, as far as like a viewer, things like that. Yeah, definitely take care, guys. But have a good rest of your day. Thanks so much for joining by, and I'll see you all next time. And like always, stay positive.